Hey everyone, and welcome back to Morning Mindset. It's your girl Rachel Carter here, ready to kickstart your day with a dose of positivity and some seriously helpful wisdom. Now, I know what you're thinking. Rachel, another day, another pep talk? Trust me, this isn't just fluff. Today, we're diving into something real, something that trips us all up at some point in our lives: failure. Yeah, that dreaded F word. But here's the catch. What if I told you failure could actually be your secret weapon? What if it wasn't the end of the road, but a detour to an even more incredible destination? Sounds pretty wild, right? But stick with me because we're going to unpack this together and discover how to cultivate a positive attitude towards those stumbles and setbacks. Because honestly, life isn't about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it and using it as fuel for growth. Let's get into it with 5 key takeaways that will change your entire perspective on failure. First off, failure is an inevitable part of the journey. You know those days when you feel like you're crushing it, nailing everything left and right? Well, even the most successful people have faced their share of blunders, setbacks, and epic fails. Remember that scene in The Incredibles, where Mr. Incredible tries to fly too close to the sun and ends up stuck on a rooftop? Yeah, even superheroes have bad days. Second, reframe your definition of failure. It's easy to get caught up in the negative connotations, seeing it as a sign of weakness or a complete loss. But what if we shifted gears and saw it as an opportunity for learning? A chance to course correct, adjust our strategies, and come back stronger than ever. Think about it this way. Every failed attempt is actually a stepping stone towards success. Third, celebrate the small wins. You know those little victories that often get overlooked because we're so focused on the big picture? Those are your secret weapons. Did you finally finish that project you've been procrastinating on? Did you muster up the courage to try something new even though it scared you a little? Celebrate those moments, big or small, because they contribute to your overall growth and resilience. Fourth, learn from your mistakes. This is where things get really powerful. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, take some time to analyze the situation. What could you have done differently? What lessons can you take away from this experience? Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding your mistakes allows you to avoid repeating them in the future. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know that feeling when you're stuck on a problem, and you just need another perspective or a little guidance? Don't hesitate to reach out to mentors, friends, family, or even online communities. Sharing your struggles and seeking support can be incredibly empowering and help you navigate those challenging moments with more confidence. Think about that time when you really wanted to learn how to bake the perfect chocolate chip cookies. You followed the recipe meticulously, but they came out flat and burnt. You probably felt frustrated and discouraged, right? But then what did you do? You analyzed the recipe, maybe researched online for tips, asked a friend who's a baking pro for advice, and adjusted your technique. The next batch might not have been perfect, but with each attempt, you learned something new and eventually achieved those gooey, delicious cookies you were dreaming of. That's the power of embracing failure as a learning opportunity. So, remember these key takeaways. Failure is inevitable. Reframe it as a chance to learn, celebrate small victories, analyze your mistakes, and don't be afraid to seek support. You've got this. Now, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. What's your biggest takeaway? What's one thing you're going to do differently today to embrace failure as a stepping stone towards success? Let's keep this conversation going and inspire each other to reach new heights. Until next time, remember, you are capable of amazing things. Don't let fear or setbacks hold you back. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and most importantly, keep shining bright.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.